The Scorpion and the Frog story. It's commonly touted about with a message that is arguably harmful, but, So, this story, for those that don't know, it's, Scorpion walking around, comes across a frog, says, "Hey, frog, give me a ride across the river." Frog says, "No way, you'll sting me." Scorpion says, "No, I won't, then we'll both drown." Frog's like, "Well, I mean, that's a good point. So, hop on." Scorpion gets on the frog's back. Frog starts hopping across the river. About halfway across, Scorpion stings the frog. As the frog's sinking down, he says, "Why'd you do that? Now we'll both drown." The Scorpion says, "Sorry, it's in my nature." Now, the idea is obviously that, nature, but what's much more interesting is, well, the real story. That is, the factual adaptation that I've decided to make. And that is like this. The Scorpion comes walking up to the frog. Scorpion says, "Hey, frog, give me a ride across the river." Frog says, "No way, you'll sting me." Scorpion says, "No, I won't, then we both drown." Tee-hee. Frog's like, "Well, I mean, that's a good point. I don't know what that tee-hee was about, but you make a fair point. Hop on." Scorpion gets on the frog's back, and frog starts hopping across the river. About halfway across, Scorpion stings the frog. As the frog's sinking, he says, "Why'd you do that? Now we'll both drown." Scorpion says, "Joke's on you, I can survive underwater for at least 2 weeks, bitch." Tee-hee. And the frog's last words are, "Wait a minute, what? Is that what that tee-hee was about earlier? Fuck." And maybe it's just because I'm a huge nerd, but, I find that version, I like it better. It's more fact-based, But again, I don't let my punk rocker aesthetic fool you. I am, in fact, a huge nerd. I realized that recently, as I was watching Smallville. Great show, BT dubs. And there was this dude, I'm pretty sure was supposed to be a scientist, said we need to get this thing to 1,000 degrees Kelvin. And for the next 5 minutes, I was screaming at my TV, like, it's not degrees Kelvin. It's just Kelvin. You don't say degrees Kelvin. It's just Kelvin. Kelvin is an absolute scale. You don't use degrees on an absolute scale. What degrees? It's an absolute scale. But then I was like, oh my god, I'm a huge nerd. So, yeah. Well, anyway, that's just something to think about. Maybe if you're a huge nerd like I am. So,